right, we are back on the AutoTrader.com pregame show. Rick Kamla, former Coach of the Year Sam Mitchell, and one of the best defensive guards of his day, Kendall Gill here. We're counting down to the Sixers and the Jazz. We thought we'd have some fun on the court, breaking down pick and roll defense.
Defense.
And you guys both knew something about defense, and you still do.
A little bit. We're just going to show two different ways to play it. There's 6 or 7 ways to play pick and roll defense. And in the NBA, if you can't play pick and roll defense, you have no defense. So we're going to use Kevin because he think he's a busted up version of Derrick Rose.
Researcher.
So we're going to move this down. So we're going to pretend we're at the three-point line. So the first thing the defensive guard is going to do when he's guarding the ball, obviously he's going to give him a little space out. But as he hears pick, he's never going to take and peek. If he starts looking for the screen, he's beat. So when he hears pick, I'm going to direct him. Kendall, pick right. When he hears that, the first thing he's going to do is get on the outside shoulder so he takes away getting beat to the right. As the defender, now the first thing, hard show or hard hedge. Different teams use different terminology. What I'm going to do is when he hears pick, he's going to close the distance. I'm going to step out and I'm going to reroute the ball handler. I'm not going to step out for a quick second, give him a hesitation dribble, and end up picking off my own man. I'm going to jump out far enough to make Kevin reroute and go in a different angle, and Kendall's going to take this angle and beat him. Now,
I'm open.
As the roll man, pop man, you're going to go in that direction, offensive player. What I'm going to do, I'm chasing back line of sight of the ball until I can get to a position to drop, be in a help position so I can see man and ball. All right, that's the first thing we're going to do. The second pick and roll coverage, squeeze. So this is more up Kevin line. He's a non-shooter.
Okay? Kevin, you're not going to let him talk about you like that, are you?
Okay? Again, the first thing I'm going to do as the guy guarding the picker, the first thing I'm going to do is call out the pick. Pick right. When Kendall hears that, he's going to close the distance. Now, as this screen comes up, we're squeezing because this is Dwight Howard. We don't want him rolling in the paint because once he gets deep, we can't guard him. So now, you're a non-shooter, Kevin, like your whole career was. I'm going to squeeze. As Kendall hears squeeze, he's going to take an angle and beat Kevin to this spot. Why we're doing this? Because Kevin can't shoot. Now, what most teams are going to do, they're going to call a rescreen because the pick started at the three-point line. Kevin's going to string us out. He's going to call for the rescreen. Now the screen, even a busted-up guard like Kevin can shoot a free throw line jumper.
This is a lot of abuse,
now,
man.
Look at what we've just done. Because his pick is now by the free throw line, that's a 15-foot jump shot. Now, as the defender, what I'm going to do, we're going to trap. So on the rescreen, because it's low, Kendall, when he hears pick, he's going to close the distance. We're going to trap. And why is this going to be a difficult pass for Kevin? No space to pass the ball because the help defenders are going to be here, one's going to be there, and one's going to be there. So it's not going to be anywhere for Kevin to pass the ball. He's going to make a great pass. And I used to tell my players, if he makes that pass 1 out of 10 times, I'll take that all day. And knowing Kevin is 0 out of 10 times.
And that's a great point, too, Sam, because you have guards like Rajon Rondo who come off of that double screen and they don't trap him at all, and therefore he gets in the lane or he's able to make a pass. That's why you were Coach of the Year.
And that's why you were a great defender.
Thank you.
So, Kevin, before we end this segment, you have taken a lot of abuse and punishment right here. And I don't know if you earned that. So why don't you come out and give him a jumper?
Oh, my goodness.
So give it to him, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Come on, man.
Come on, Bobby Boucher.
Oh, Kevin. Look,
Bobby Boucher or basketball.
I got to take your Chicago card away from you now.
I don't know
Kevin,
about that. Hey, miss what jumper?
Can we get some water?
Oh, no.
The abuse.
Kevin Cottrell, our researcher, we love him, man.